Are you thinking about building your own home? Well, I've got some tips for you. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Dawn Sanders. I'm a realtor with Georgia Coast Homes at Keller Williams Coastal Area Partners. Thanks for joining us. I'm so glad you're back. Okay, I want to tell you some tips for building your own home. We built our house about 3 years ago, and you learn a lot of stuff going through the process, and the hindsight a lot of times is 2020. Before you start your home buying process, one of the first things you'll want to do is get a realtor. Realtor will represent you during the transaction. Get a realtor in your corner. Get a buyer's agent. They will work as a liaison during the construction process. The sales office at the subdivision represents the buyer, not you. Yes, you need to be represented by a real estate agent. 3 things you want to make sure that you're on top of is the blueprint, the schedule, and the budget. The builder will probably have several for you to choose from. I'd highly recommend you go visit the model home. Bring your family along, walk together in the home, and get several opinions on the space and how everything feels and the closets. Next, you need to be on top of your schedule. The builder will be handling this, but you need to be educated about the process also. With the schedule, there's several steps. I'm going to walk you through these real quick, but you need to be aware of these. Number 1, you've got your grading and prep site. Number 2, your foundation construction. Number 3, framing. Then you've got the installation of the doors and the windows. Next, your roofing. Then you've got your siding, whether it be brick, stone, stucco, hardy plank. The next, you want to do the rough-in electrical work. It's not completed at this step, and then the next step would be the rough-in plumbing. The next step would be the HVAC, the rough end of the HVAC. Again, this will be not completed. And what does HVAC stand for? Heating and ventilation, air conditioning, cooling. A lot of people say, HVAC. What is HVAC? Well, it means heating and ventilation, air conditioning, and cooling. After that, the installation comes in. Then your drywall. After that, you'll take the trim work, you'll paint, then they'll finish the electrical, the bathroom and the countertops of the kitchen and the cabinets. After that, we're going to finish the plumbing. After that, it's going to be carpet and flooring. They're going to finish up that HVAC, and then you're going to hook up to the main or the well dwelling, hook up to the sewer and installation of the septic tank, and then you'll be ready for your punch list. Some things you want to keep in mind is build with resale in mind. No matter how much you love the house that you're building, it's unlikely that this will be the last home you'll ever own. Knowing that, you should be mindful of its potential resale value. Don't add so many upgrades that you overprice the home for the neighborhood. And don't choose anything too out of the ordinary. Ask yourself if the features you're considering installing are likely going to appeal to others. You'll also want to consider hiring a home inspector. You're saying, wait a minute, I'm building a brand new home. Why would I need to inspect it? It's really to protect yourself. The 3 phases that you'll want to bring in the inspector is in the foundation, and then again when in the framing, and then again for the final when you're finished with it. Okay, so now here's some great questions that you may never thought of that you can ask your builder. Is there a garage door opener? A lot of times, I know it seems crazy, but a lot of times they're going to install a garage door opener in that garage door, and that garage door opener, you have to pay for that. So is the garage door opener included? You want to ask that question. Other great questions are the ceiling fans. Do the ceiling fans have light fixtures? You want to look at their large rooms, your living room and your kitchen. Look at the outlets. Are there recessed lighting? And if there are any, and if it's a large living room, ask if there's any outlets in the middle of the floor so that you won't have to be pulling a cord all across the floor. Other questions you might consider are how tall are the baseboards? How tall are the cabinets? How many lights are on the outside of the house? Some builders only have 1 light at the outside of the house. Maybe you want 1 on each side of the garage. Well, tell them that. It may cost you a little bit more, but if that makes you happy, then let them know. And my final tip is to go see your house often. Go every day if possible to see the progress. That'll be exciting, and also it'll help you keep abreast of everything. And if you have any questions, then you can contact your realtor, and she or he can go back to the builder and find out the questions that you have. We have another video about new construction. The cost of new construction, is it negotiable? Click here to watch it. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope y'all have a wonderful day.